Hello everyone, welcome to my garage, and this time I decided to build one more tutorial, and in this case it's all about this VR6 engine, a crankshaft pulley which normally drives all the auxiliaries on this engine, and we want to remove this thing. At first sight it might look it's quite an easy task because basically that's the question of the single bolt, but the thing is that in most cases this bolt is quite problematic and doesn't come loose that easy. So the problem comes from the fact that once you put a socket on it and you try to turn it anti-clockwise like you would normally do with any of the bolt, entire assembly turns together with it, and to make it easier, somehow what we need to achieve here is to lock that pulley in place so we could apply a significant torque power on this single bolt. So let's take a closer look and see what we can do here. So if you take a closer look, that's the bolt we want off, and that's the pulley which as I mentioned, is turning off. It's turning together with the bolt itself. So what we basically need to do here is to lock that pulley in place so we can turn this bolt and make it loose. So for locking that pulley, we are going to use that hex-shaped thing as you see here. So it belongs to the pulley assembly. So that's the whole idea. And also I would like to show you another place which is going to be used for that locking procedure as well, and it's on the engine block. So if we take a little bit different angle, this would allow us to look at the engine block, and there are holes in this engine block which normally are used for the bracket which is holding auxiliaries on the engine, like alternator, power steering assist, and maybe air conditioning pump. So we're gonna reuse these 4 holes so we could secure decently that locking mechanism onto the block. So to start with building this tool, the beginning is going to be at the side of the pulley and the hex shape I just mentioned before. So we need to put something on that hex shape, and actually this tool and part of it fits perfectly. This tool is bent, as you can see. I tried to use it to keep that pulley in the place, so it was an unsuccessful attempt, so it's completely bent. So this tool normally is used for untightening for oil filters and oil filter cartridge caps and things like this. So what I'm going to do here is to cut this thing off it and reuse it on the pulley's hex-shaped part. So here is the part I cut from that tool you just saw a couple of moments ago. So this suits perfectly that hex shape thing. So if we put it like this, it sits really nicely, and this gap also would allow us to put a 27 mil socket on the bolt we want to loosen. So here's the whole idea. All is left for us is just to build here some kind of an extension for it, so we could use that, and so we could secure it normally on the engine's block. Couple of hours behind me, and that's what I have built. So I said that I'm going to build some kind of extension so I could use in order to attach to the block. So here it is. It's quite simple. It has 90 degrees angle. So it's built out of, I guess, sheet of iron being thick of about 4 to 5 millimeters. So yeah, it's actually really thick. It's plenty enough to have such a thickness. On the block we have 4 holes here. 2 of them are in the bottom and 2 of them are at the top. I actually used only 2 of them, as you can see. I haven't drilled holes more, so because I think it's plenty enough to have construction like this even with 2 bolts, because it stands on that hex thing quite firmly. So yeah, as you can see, the principle is quite simple, and let's give a try and see how that tool can be used. Here we got 2 tools, actually 3. Extensioner, 27 mil socket, and this thing. I don't know how it's called, but you got the idea. So what you need to do is here attach that thing, put an extension, and I don't know what will happen here, but hopefully everything will be fine now, and I don't know, maybe let's give it a try. Here it goes. So as I said, once it sits properly, if it's locked properly, everything goes really smooth, and as you can see, it went, I guess it looked easy. So here it is, that diamond bolt. I think there is one more thing which is worth to mention. In this manual you just seen early type pulley, which was available, and actually it was found on earlier OBD1 versions, and the later ones, not sure about the production year, but later ones had this a little bit different pulley, as you can see. So if you compare those, you can see those are a bit different. But the good news here is that the tool I built it is suitable for both types. So regardless of what year engine you have, either it's OBD1 or OBD2, this tool will fit perfectly. So that is it. It wasn't that simple. Yes, actually it was. It looks really simple once you have well chosen or decent tool. So I always say that good tools makes your life easier, so don't hesitate in spending time to get or to build good tools for your work. So this time is no exception. It only proves what I have just said. So for now, that is it. Thanks for spending your time, and see you in the next episodes. Bye.